That was on
Hello
point.
and welcome
That was on
to
point.
Pop
I'm calling it.
Nerdom.
Oh, happy birthday, Herb. Happy birthday, Kobe. Today.
Oh, today's Kobe's birthday?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay,
Happy
okay.
birthday, Kobe. August
Happy
23rd is when
birthday,
we record.
Kobe.
And also today, you know what today is also?
What?
The day after DC fandom.
Hi, everybody. It's PopNerdom, where Hanz and I sit down and talk about all pop shit
Yes, we do.
that's popping.
Yes.
Nerd shit that's popping.
Yes.
This is your boy Six.
Your boy Hanz for the second time.
And, yeah, as usual, something fucked up. As usual. It's not as bad as last week, though. Last week, we recorded an entire fucking show, and we were running on the premise that Black Widow was never coming out.
Never.
Ever coming out on demand.
When is it coming out?
2 hours after an hour after we're done recording, right then, he was like, yeah, it's coming out.
I sent it to, I'm like, yo, I sent it to you, and I read that thing, and I'm like, this is Instagram. I went online. I said, IGN. I said, I need another source.
let me check this 5, 6, 7 times.
Refresh.
So
does that say coming out or coming out soon?
and then we couldn't record because shit was popping off. Like we just couldn't record. We made plans like, hey, tomorrow let's pick up. Let's just do a pickup, whatever. Couldn't. But anyways,
I learned what a
we
snake
just
was.
lost. What's that?
I learned what a snake was.
Never again, huh?
No, not me.
Nah, bro.
Not this guy.
Nah,
Not this guy.
nah, bro.
We gonna have to stop shitting.
Nah,
We're just gonna have to
yeah.
stop shitting. You're just gonna have to go outside, find a bush, come back when it's safe.
Like animals and shit.
Cover your tracks.
In any case, DC fandom.
Yeah, great.
What? Yeah, bro. So, to give you a perspective, Hansi and I had talked very early on. We had I told them, hey, I forgot today is DC fandom. Not that I forgot, but like you get so busy into
Yeah. And honestly,
what are we?
I seen it one time, and I actually have the DC Universe app on my phone. So like, I don't know if I have the notifications off or something like that. But you know what I mean? Like I didn't hear too much ruckus about it. You know what I'm saying?
And so I had actually had it in my head, but you get so preoccupied. Like, what are we going to talk about? Where's the news? And also, like, we kind of, like, very good men in general, we leave everything to the very last minute.
Damn!
So like,
The pressure. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's why people like pressure cookers, bro. Come on, man.
so I usually collect what we're going to talk about Friday into Saturday, like at 3 in the morning. I'm done collecting
He's
information.
not even lying, yo. Like he's not exaggerating at all. I don't even know how he does it. She's up so late and then he get up and he's like, all right, let's go. Let's ready to go. Hey, bro, how you alive? You text me at 3:04 in the morning.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, and but this Friday I was out and I couldn't do it, and then I still did it. By the way, I still took notes.
Me too.
Like when I came home, like at 2 in the morning, I came home and I was like, let me see what's out there. Let me see some news. And then the first thing of news that I read was DC fandom, and I was like, fuck. Let me text Hansi tomorrow morning. So I texted him yesterday morning, Saturday morning, and I said, bro, all day is DC fandom.
All day,
let's not
bro.
record today.
Yeah, yup.
Let's watch fandom. We grab this, and this, like 3 or 4 things, and we move on with our day.
So we thought.
So the first thing that happened is that Hansi texts me, yo, you watch it?
I'm texting the schedule. He goes, yeah, I like this, I like that, and I like that. Like, yeah, bet. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, bro, I like this. You know, added another one. And then before you knew it, we were just there. Like the toads in Futurama.
Glued.
Star-studded, well-produced.
Well-produced.
It was busy enough that you didn't you didn't feel the zoomness of it. You know what I'm saying? When you zoom, it's like
Right.
a zoomy feeling. You know what I
Right.
mean? But not so busy that you were like, this is too overproduced. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. It was well. They sent them green screens and they said,
Segwated,
stand up
yeah,
here,
yeah.
put on a camera, and let's go. And it really played out very well. And more importantly, because and this is one thing that Hansi, when I told him yesterday, like, yo, we should do the DC fandom because he's pretty fucking big, and he was like, yeah, because we still shedding on DC. Like every time we talk about DC, we're shedding on it.
Yeah,
So
every
like it was
time.
important.
Yeah. It's about time. Like they having their own day. They went very quietly about this, trying not to piss off Marvel, make sure Marvel ain't drop a movie same weekend or something like.
like when's DC fandom? Yeah, we're dropping Black Widow.
Bam. What you gonna do? And it's only available for the time that DC fandom on. So what you gonna do? That don't let me be the president of no company, bro, because that's the petty shit I'm on. Oh, they got something coming out. Bet.
Yo, but Marvel been doing that for the last 10 years.
I know.
Every time DC come out and say like, here's our trailer, they be like,
Here's two
What's that?
trailers.
right. They're on the hold my beer. They're on the hold my beer plan for the last 10 years. Like, oh, you got that? That's cute. Hold my beer real quick. let me show these motherfuckers what's what.
Yo, you not lying. Yo, we'll be cutting them no slack neither, yo.
Yo, they be just fucking killing them every time. But DC did way better than I thought.
Yo, it was well put together. It was, and you know, also too, it didn't feel like propaganda. It felt like, it felt like somebody, like a million people attacked the DC Twitter and were like, yo, we got these questions. They were like, yeah, fuck it. This is a one, you know what I mean? Let's answer these questions. They got to it. They spoke about a lot of things that we speak about. Like, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing this? What the hell is taking them so long? You know what I mean? And yeah, let's touch on a few things. Now, right off the top, they star-studded the Wonder Woman cast. They show the second trailer. Yo, that movie's gonna be dope. Wow. Yeah, that movie's gonna be dope. But one thing I do not like, I don't like Cheetah. I'm not a big fan of Cheetah. I don't know if it's because maybe I see her as the bridesmaid person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for her to be funny, you know what I mean? But maybe this is seeing her in a different light, you know what I'm saying? But that was my only thing, was just, and not even like her as the character, just the choosing of her for that character. Entendite? Because I don't know, they just revealed her, so we haven't seen any scenes of her, you know what I mean, interacting or anything. But just her being that character, I always see her as a funny role, but that's about it. And yo, the freaking the Wonder Woman's boo thing, yo, that boy is short. Oh my god.
The what thing?
Yeah, the little pilot guy that died but didn't die.
Oh, Captain Kirk.
Bruh.
So here's the thing. Yes, I agree that Cheetah looked way too CGI'd out.
Yo, we gotta speak about that a little later though. That's it. I have a little point.
Okay. A lot of things about Wonder Woman, because there was a lot of popping off. Wonder Woman popped up a lot through the whole con, and here are the parts. Seeing Linda Carter and Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot talk about the importance of Wonder Woman and the 80 years of Wonder Woman next year, which kind of was fantastic, because isn't it better that the movie's coming out the year of the 80 years and not like, oh, if it would have come out next year, it would have been the 80th year anniversary. Like, let's do it on point. Which also is like, there's a lot of 80 years anniversaries next year, by the way. But
Listen, DC's been waiting for too long. I'm happy they did this. Pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah, we're doing this. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, exactly.
There is there is the Patty Jenkins and Venus Williams. Was that Venus?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Venus.
Or was
Yep.
Serena? No,
No, it
that's
was Venus.
Venus.
It was
Venus.
Venus. She said something about being like something solar. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
Venus.
yeah, yeah. And she just made a superhero with Jim Lee for DC Comics, which fantastic. But it was very female empowering, but to the level where you didn't feel like it was
Pandering.
you should right. And that's the important part, that it wasn't pandering.
Exactly.
And pandering, by the way, it's done by the company. It's not
Exactly.
done by the people doing the thing. Like these women came out, they're very smart,
Exactly.
very
Yup,
strong
yup.
women that don't have to jibbity jab but be like, we're women. And they were very important. Actually, as a matter of fact, that Venus Williams and Patty Jenkins interview, what I found very interesting was that question did come up. Like, how is it about the dressing of the Amazons and being a woman director, and what does that mean? And like, why is it? Because Venus's point was, well, you're a very good director, but how is it being a woman director, and what do you have to like this, that's there, it's in the air, and it's there because
It's the truth.
people make it like
Exactly.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like people people literally look at you, and depending on what you are, be like, nah, you can't do it.
Right. And so for her, I mean, but also what I found interesting was that Patty Jenkins was like, well, yes, but the truth is, you gotta fucking do what it is,
It works.
and
Yeah.
do your job, and then move on with it, and then you will do fine. You know what I'm saying?
Like
And,
basically make your work speak for itself.
exactly. And I thought that was so fantastic, so well done. She was so engaging. Seeing Linda Carter, I almost cried, because she is my Wonder Woman. She's the Wonder Woman that I always knew. And not that I'm discarding Gal Gadot. She is Wonder Woman too now. But my Wonder Woman, the one that I saw as Wonder Woman
Growing
for
up,
all of my life, was Linda Carter. Always. Always. She has always been. And it was important that to have those sessions. But fun, and they killed it, bro. And all the woman stuff is fantastic because well, it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's finished. So it's not like well, let's see when that no, it's done. So what else we had? We had the Suicide Squad. They were playing a game. They were funny with each other. It was a ton of fun. They played like a
So they play like some like trivia game. They split the cast up into two. Very good chemistry. They have a lot of villains, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of Cape Crusaders in that. In that movie.
When the first thing that I thought about, the first note that I have, Suicide Squad, WTF, 4,000 characters. Why? Why is everybody coming to this movie?
I mean, not gonna lie, it kind of needs like a, you know what I'm saying, from the first one. You know what I mean? The first one like is like still.
Yeah, I mean, but look, listen. I'll tell you this. I never even saw the first Suicide Squad. I had zero desire to watch it. And this one I was more interested in because it was James Gunn. But right now with all them characters, I'm like, the fuck am I gonna watch? Like what am I watching? What am I
probably
gonna
gonna
watch?
die off so fast, bro. It's just gonna be massacres and stuff like that.
I mean, I suppose so. It seems like he's having a ton of fun with them. It doesn't seem like they're gonna be underserved. However, how well can you really serve them? Being that there's like 4 million of them in the one shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. Their chemistry made me laugh and want to watch it, but what I saw in there disappointed.
I think that's
me.
what sold it to me. Was the way they were acting and stuff like that. They had fun on set.
But I didn't. I. How come we didn't have a fucking teaser, a trailer, anything? We had a behind the scenes little clip, whatever. I was not impressed. Is what I'm getting at.
That wasn't enough.
No, and then they talk about like we have more effects than all of the Marvel movies done together.
But
Look
ain't show
here.
none of them. And I'm
Let-
worried
let me-
about them effects. Let me tell you something.
But no. But I'm gonna tell you what I think that really means. It's a lot of practical shit. Lot less green screen and a lot more bullet holes flying. It's probably gonna be the
Mashing
400 of
sets
them,
and shit like
the
that.
400 of them shooting, and there's gonna be fucking holes everywhere.
We're
Which-
gonna have an Anchor Man 2 scene in the
yes,
ending.
that's exactly what it's gonna be like.
No lie, that's what I had in my head the whole time. I'm like, oh, they're gonna kill each other all in like a scene, and it's gonna be bloody like Kingsman in the church. Just that. That's what I had.
Or like Kill Bill. It's gonna be like Kill Bill when she goes and fights the crazy 88. It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess whatever works for them.
whatever works for them.
Now
Yeah.
they spoke about the multiverse and how the multiverse is basically saving their ass because I forget the name of the president of DC, the Asian dude, that not Jim Lee,
Lee?
the other guy with the full set of
Oh.
hair. He had an amazing set of hair, yo. God damn. Full set of hair, bro. Shit. What the fuck is he eating? Random, I know, bro. I be noticing the weirdest things, bro. I noticed the
What are you
weirdest things,
talking
yo.
about?
The weirdest things, bro. He had a full set
Anyways.
of hair, bro.
Okay. This just turned very weird very quickly. So what about him? What did he say? Because he kept talking about the multiverse and
Well, he was saying that Matt Reeves and his Batman can exist in there, and Joker, and Joker's actually gonna be building a Gotham. You know what I'm saying? But it's never going to cross with Aquaman and the Snyder Cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like that was very important because he was like, we didn't want to get held to such a linear. You know what I mean?
and look, the idea of marvelizing your movies and making them one universe.
Yeah,
when
it
you
don't-
don't
it-
have, that's a tough thing because it's a singular vision.
It's a singular vision, yup.
Look, we've discussed this 100 times. It is mostly that Kevin Feige held an idea and he
He
told
knows
you
the end
you
point. Yup, and then people are helping him get to there, but it has to make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. So that you can make whatever movie you want,
As
but
long-
this has to show up in it. Right. Like I don't care how you put this in there. This
Yup.
has to happen. And so and in that approach, it's a really fucking difficult approach because quite honestly, Marvel became a TV show. Like if you watch those movies in order, there are movies that are filler episodes. There are movies that are
Each like arc phase is like a limited time series.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And so look, it's smart of them to be able to live in this world where you can have a Matt Reeves Batman and a Joker, and they have to live in Gotham and they don't meet each other. That has to happen. And they have to find a smart way to make it happen. And the smartest way to make it happen is hey, no. We all have Batman, we all have Superman, we all have this and that, but they're all in their own universe. So and we have a way to travel between them. So, Yeah, that multiverse shit. I mean, look, my problem with the multiverse is that I don't want to see a movie about it. I don't want to see a TV show about it. I don't want to read another comic book about it. Crisis of Infinite Earths was amazing, and it was what it was in the 80s, and DC has been milking it since the 80s. So, to me, I don't want to watch it, but I'm happy that it exists because you can have the luxury and the freedom to say, fuck it, my Joker is this. Your Joker can be your Joker, but like whatever that is, you know. And by the way, Keaton is, Keaton is in. Yep. Affleck is in.
Affleck is in. Yep.
So
and that's for the Flash multiverse, right?
Right. And so,
see, if they do it one time and they do it well, they don't have to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you just do it well one time, and you don't leave nothing, don't leave nothing untied, bro. Unless the only thing you leave untied is the bigger story, like how they get to Justice League. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't give all that up. But all that multiverse shit, yo, kill it right there. Ahí me meto. Started and kill it right there. Bang.
Right, but also it gives people freedom to do a Joker like that Joker. It gives people freedom to do a Batman like the way this Batman looks, which doesn't fit in a Justice League universe. Like that Joker movie doesn't fit to have. It does not fit to have a Superman in that
at all,
because it just doesn't match. It doesn't match anything about
the realness of it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Like that's way too taste. It tastes like too much reality.
Like the Joker, as much as he's a fictional character, he's a super real person in Joker. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's completely different from Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger felt like a character, like a comic book character. You feel what I'm saying? Big explosions. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But I'll say this about the Nolan verse Batman is that Batman, the Batman Begins Batman, really had a lot of grittiness, realism to it, but it was touching on the fantastic. Like the League of Assassins felt like something that's too convoluted to not be noticed. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you have to hold your belief a little bit to make it work. You know, I think that this multiverse, it just gives them the freedom to say, look, Christopher Reeve's Superman was Superman.
Yep.
There. Yep. And he didn't have to meet Michael Keaton's Batman. Yep. It just is what it is.
And you know what's crazy? Like, even though, like, as logical fans, you could be like, yo, that could be it. But, yo, for the majority, people need to hear that shit coming from the horse himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they don't meet. Yeah. Chill out. Oh, chill out. Me. You know? Like,
oh, shit.
Oh, shit, dude. Like, I always knew that, you know what I mean? But you said it, so it must be true.
What else do we have here? The Snyder Cut.
The Snyder, the Snyder Cut. Did you see my note for the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, you said the CGI cartoon.
The CGI orgy, bro. That's what that is, yo. That was in front of a green screen, like and I don't know if it was the move, like, 'cause one thing they did that they barely showed CGI still. Everything was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It was very busy. But the shit I saw was like bad Game of Thrones ish.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. Yeah. No lie.
The same thing with Cheetah. Like it falls under the same problem.
Yeah.
Like it looks unrendered.
Exactly. That's the fucking word, bro. That's the fucking. It just looks like it has a filter of like blurriness, of motion blur on it. Like,
yeah, like a motion blur on it, and then you didn't really work on the hair. You didn't work on the physics of it. It's just put some blur on it. We're done. I have to. I have to say though. Perhaps they were very smart to put Zack Snyder talking to all these fans before they showed any trailer of it, because it really gave you this sense of he's doing it for the fans.
Yeah, this
It's not.
oh,
It's not an
grateful.
ego trip. Yeah, it's not
I'm
an
doing this
ego
for
trip.
free.
And Zack Snyder, everything I've heard about, I don't know him, and I never will. I don't work in the film industry, but everything I heard about him and the way that he seems like a very honest, down to earth person. He's very soft spoken always. He's very decent always. He always seems very nice, very cool guy. Also almost
So
like
did
too
Ellen.
nice, like a little too nice. Like yeah, like you feel like he rapes animals because he's like
So
way
did
too
Ellen.
sweet.
That's what everybody said about. She's so nice.
I never thought about that. I never thought that about
Yo,
Ellen
me and
though.
my girl said the same thing too. Yo, it's something. Yo,
I don't know if there was something about her, but I personally never thought that about her. I just felt like yeah, well, there you go. And the trailer to me felt the idea that is 4 1-hour episodes was fantastic. The idea that he said this is gonna reach everybody somehow, it's somehow gonna get out there to people that don't have HBO Max. Really, once again, for him it wasn't about his ego. For
Yeah.
him it wasn't about redoing the movie. For him probably it's very painful because his son committed suicide while he was doing that movie. So I think that for him there's a lot of it that
yeah.
that has nothing to do with like, oh, I want to do this, I want to finish this is my vision and I want to end it on my vision. I think that was people saying that, and he was incredibly sweet and incredibly smart, but more like incredibly grateful to give it back to them, and I like that teaser, man. I really did. I mean, it didn't do anything for me except that it really felt like it really feels like there's that vision that we didn't get to see.
Oh, yeah,
Like we
yeah. No, it
saw,
feels complete because you can tell people are gonna have proper arcs, and it's just
Right.
not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna be like
Right.
like Cyborg's fucking story in Justice League is like that.
It doesn't make any sense. Why is it a big deal?
You know, like,
And why is he even there?
who's there? Who's him? Why him? You know, like it's just show me more about his dad so I can get that understand that his dad is a big wig. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, man.
Give me a little
Seeing that
something.
shot where his father blows up or whatever happens to his father, I don't know if that's a dream or if it's real, really was shocking to me. I was like, oh, shit. This movie is not fucking around. But guess what? That feels like Batman v Superman. That feels like Man of Steel. Those movies didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like Man of Steel, like Superman fucking went in and blew up half of a fucking city just to fight this motherfucker. It did not give a fuck. In Batman v Superman, Batman is blowing motherfuckers up. Batman took a car and flipped it onto another car with everybody inside. Like, what, bitch? I'm coming through. What you said? Bang, un carrazo.
hold that 4 seats.
So that feels, there is a sense of unsafety on those movies that really this movie seems to hold more true to, or this, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a series because it's 4 1-hour episodes.
Hey, it's a limited series.
Yeah, micro series, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
I
it.
mean-
But this holds that sense of no one is safe. The heroes aren't safe. People definitely ain't safe. They're not. Let's say they're not really. I think they're big picture heroes in Zack Snyder's mind. Like for Superman, he rather break at 2 buildings and kill 1,000 people than the whole Earth being destroyed.
Yeah.
So they're about bigger picture heroes. Not that I agree with that. Not that that's my Superman. But there you go. And last but not least, out of this whole thing, my favorite fucking thing, the thing that I couldn't hold my air enough, I had to do a video after it came out. The Batman. Holy shit.
Dope ass story. Finally, something besides who's in it came out.
Bro, the the sense of the movie, it feels, he had said that he wanted that Batman 66 feeling. He had said that he wanted that it kind of feels like that. Like there's a sense of him working with the cops. It kind of feels like Batman the Animated Series to some degree, but it also feels like it's. I have never ever. I don't think I have never ever seen a trailer that informed me so much about a movie that I had high expectations and hopes for, that have filled me with such calmness. Like maybe the episode 7 trailer, because the episode 7 for Star Wars, episode 7 felt like it was fun. It felt, and it delivered in that same sentiment. Like I was scared, like I don't know why they're making a new Star Wars, but that delivered in the fun factor. I feel like this movie, this teaser made me feel like I want to watch this movie right now. Right now. Like I want it now.
I liked how he said that, this is a second year Batman. This is only his second year into being Batman. I like that because he doesn't have that moral high ground, you know what I'm saying? That moral compass. He's beating people up because he thinks that's what he has to do and stuff like that.
I also feel that he means to say, but he didn't say, that there's an arrogance to this Batman.
Yeah. It's more about Batman vengeance. This is a very vengeful.
Bro, but that's the thing. Like he's not looking big picture, right? Mm-hmm. He's just like, I'm angry. He's very emotional.
Exactly.
It's not
I
about.
learned to defend myself. Yup.
This is not about doing what's right. This is
not at all.
He thinks is right for him. It's not about.
This is self-justice.
Yeah, man, and it just feels that way. It feels strong. That fucking beat up scene, because they only show you the one beat up. Mm-hmm. He just takes this guy, breaks his but not only, it's not enough that he broke his arm and he punched him like 42 times in under 10 seconds. It's that when he was on the floor, he's still punching. He still
punched him. Yeah.
Take that.
I saw that. I said, "Oh, this Batman not fucking around." I said, "This is Red Hood." This Batman not fucking around.
Yo, this Batman said, "I am vengeance." Bro.
Just vengeance. That's it.
Bro, he didn't even say like, "Nah, my boy Billy calls me Batman because of the suit." Like, you get the suit. Yeah. You get the suit. It's like a bat, right? Right. It's not a cat. No, it's not a cat. It's a bat, right? It's like this. Come on, man. Look at the cat. Cats don't have wings. I'm a bat. Nah, bro. He said, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Like, I'm here to fuck your ass up.
Yo, somebody took my block and I want it back.
Yo. And two things. You said, so tell me what you said about it that you didn't like.
Robert Pattinson's face. As soon as he wasn't Batman anymore, I forgot. I'm like, oh, it's the Twilight nigga. Oh, he about to twinkle and glisten and shit.
He gonna shine.
You gonna shine. How you a Dark Knight but you shine, bro? Like, how you gonna give yourself away like that?
So, here are two things that I noticed about that. One, in that like funeral, whatever he is that he's wearing that suit in that like funeral scene, he looks scrawny.
Yo, so he looks sick.
Yeah, that's what bothered me about
him.
But
then again, we've never seen young Bruce, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He looks very young, and that's the thing that's important.
And it's very important to note that this is a young Bruce / Batman. You know what I'm saying? Because we've always seen, Batman's always been full, just full, always, bro. We have never seen him scrawny when I'm seeing like that. But we've kind of always seen Batman in his late, like early 30s. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
and that's 30s. What I was gonna say. That even Batman Begins, which should be technically his first year. Batman Begins. He looks like he's 32.
nice and seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Like he's already getting the bronzing. You know what I'm saying? You know how you cook a meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This got fresh. He on the grill. He just got on the grill. Might not even be hot enough. You know what I'm saying?
Might not even. Yeah, the grill might still be warming up, and you put the meat on it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You ain't getting no sear marks. You ain't getting no sear marks.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. In that scene where the guy shows up and he comes out with the bomb, there's one thing that jumped out at me. Is everybody starts running, the car like flies in or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a guy that comes up, he kind of has a bomb on his hand. I think that scene where the guy's holding up the cell phone, he obviously has like a bomb on his chest or whatever the case may be.
I think it's like attached to him probably too. You know what I mean? It's probably one of those things.
But everybody's running behind him, and he seems calculating. It's a beat. It's a second. It's a beat. It's not a lot. But sorry, Hansi, I really
no
don't
worries.
know what the fuck is up with my equipment today.
Yeah, I really hope they do Catwoman better than that little sock she had on her head.
Nah,
Nah, give her a little mask. She got a sock. She got a sock on her head. It's gonna be dope to see all of these people, quote unquote. Well, not quote unquote. All of these people in their early stages in this universe. You know what I'm saying? In this storyline.
And the Riddler legitimately feels like the Riddler is a psychopath.
Yes.
It feels like a character from Seven. It feels like a character from those
sick motherfucker. Mid-90s. Yeah, bro. More sick than he is smart, but still smart.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And it definitely has a sense of a thriller. Like this movie feels like a thriller.
Like you gotta think. Like it's gonna be shit ahead. You know what I mean? Because also he's young, so he's dumb and he's brave.
But also, I mean, and that's I think that is important here is that I don't know that he's dumb. I think he's impulsive.
No, not dumb. Like dumb. I mean like off of bravery. You know what I'm saying? Like
impulsive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what I do think is that he is looking to grasp something. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be a transformation. He's gonna get his moral compass. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna understand why you can't go killing people, why you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get it. You know what I mean?
But I also look, man. I think that it's gonna be insanity. I think it's gonna be this movie's gonna be more about the detective work, which is what Matt Reeves has been saying from the get-go, and less about the punching guy. And I think that showing him punching really shows you that the little bit that he's gonna punch is gonna leave an impact on you.
Yep.
But it's not gonna be about that. It's gonna be about him being smarter than the other guy. And that's something that we've seen in the movies very fucking little of. Like the once again, the Dark Knight. Look, the 80s Batman had none of that. The 80s, 90s Batman, except the Val Kilmer one. Excuse me, the Val Kilmer one is the only one where he did some investigating or something.
Well,
like he turned on a computer and
detective.
Yeah. The 2000s Batman, the what's his name? The Nolan Batman. Those were those had no detective in it. Like he was a brawler. That's what that Batman was. He was brawling Batman. And even though he did, I think like those movies, the actions that were happening that he was involving himself in were big enough that he could figure out something, and he was in the right place at the right time, unlike everybody else. Like the police wasn't where he was, but I don't know that there were detective stories. And
this is like there's a crime. You know what I'm saying? There's a You know what I mean? There's something to
Right.
solve.
But the Zack Snyder Batman is the I'm gonna fuck you up Batman. Like fuck the brawler. This is the I'll shoot you Batman.
Yeah, he tired of the shit. His back hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I got about like 10 minutes of rumble in me, and nah.
Nah, my Batmobile has 2 machine guns, and I intend to use them.
He had a
Here you
bat
go.
suit, bro. He had had a whole Iron Man suit. Never met Iron Man.
But this Batman seems.
Yeah, because we were just going by what the trailer goes and the hearsay.
Yeah, it seems like this is a thriller, a Batman that's in a thriller movie. It's a thriller movie Batman, and it's not for. It really is for that. Like, let's thrill. Let's have some shit happening here. You know. Yeah, I'm incredibly excited about this Batman. I know that Robert. Oh, the other thing that I was going to tell you is that the Robert Pattinson, where he has the painting under his eyes, he has the mask off, his hair, like he obviously took the scowl off, and his hair is down. It looked dude. It just looked like real. Like it looked like this is a real world, legitimately real world Batman.
If
everybody
it
knew
feels
what
like
Batman.
the grit of Joker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the realness that like, you're like, yo, this is a real person behind that, not a comic book. You know what I mean? Figure. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the comic book figure would be Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like you feel, you know what I mean? Badass, blow things up, unproportioned, not really thinking about, you know what I mean? Oh shit, there was children there. You know what I mean? Like, like oh shit, that's where I go get a bagel. You know what I mean? Like, nah, blow it up.
But having said all of that, that Ben Affleck Batman is the one where the buildings are falling. He runs into the fucking smoke,
Yeah, yo.
which is the most superhero thing I've ever seen. Even anybody, even more than Captain America is the only other character that I think that has done something parallel to that, but not at that level. Not at the level where the city is falling down on you and people are running away and you're legitimately running into the shit. Like into it. That the scenery of that was like, oh yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. Except then he started, throwing cars on motherfuckers, and I was like, oh, nah, hey Batman.
Now, what are two things that blew your mind? You know what I mean? During the two personal things. Maybe it's something we didn't mention. Maybe it's something that,
No, I think that to me, that what hit me more personally that I didn't know that it was going to hit me is the attention to women in the comic book world. And they had that Boss Women segment where they had like 5 or 6 women of Asian descent and Middle Eastern descent and Black American women talking about, bro, we've been doing this shit. We're here. We're important. The whole thing with Venus and Patty Jenkins, the whole thing with Linda Carter and Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins. There was a lot of that felt like I didn't know that I needed to see that empowerment in comic book movies and television that you kind of take for granted because they are there. But to recognize them as all of these women as, yeah, we're here, bitch. Fucking bow down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because to me it's more like, yeah, of course, but it's not of course for everybody,
Yeah.
and it must not feel of course to all of them. You know what I'm saying? The idea that the panel with the boss women, one of the things that I found most interesting was that they said, sometimes if you show some attitude of desired respect or that you're strong as a woman, you're either you're difficult. But it's true. If you desire to be reckoned with, you're a bitch. If you're a woman, or you're the C word, you're difficult. All of these things that we don't see because we don't absorb that, because we don't get that for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? As men.
Yep.
Like you just come in and you be like, "Yo, do this and do it right now." But if you're a woman and you say, "Yo,
Yeah,
do this right now," everybody's like, "What? What a bitch!" Right away, right away. And I think that was important to me to see. To me, it was important to me and for me to see. I thought it was incredible. And fucking Batman, bro. I was not only surprised, but I was pleasantly, very pleasantly. So I've seen that trailer like 17 times, bro. No lie. It was the shit. I loved it.
It was good. I watched it twice after it came out, and I watched it twice this morning. When I woke up this morning, I watched it, and then right before recording this, I watched it. 'Cause I was like,
Yeah, man.
I like it. Like you said, I like the grittiness. Now, my two favorite takeaways was the head of DC saying that they're no longer gonna hold characters with the idea of, oh shit, we might use them in the movie. Or we might, like say like they have a TV show. They're like, hey, can we use this character? Because before they would be like, oh no, feature's gonna use this, so we don't know, and it'll be like 8-10 years, and you don't, you know what I mean? So then they're gonna stop that. I like that. I like that they're going to utilize a lot of their avenues, HBO Max and all of that stuff. Like they were talking with all of that about all of that things. And my other favorite thing was TV Flash giving movie Flash his name, Flash.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand the dialogue. You know what I mean? Like because I saw
Right,
it.
Right, because it wasn't like when you saw it and he was like Flash. Flash.
He was like Flash. I was like,
Flash.
It didn't. I just thought he was being weird, but it hit him in his mind like,
oh
Flash.
shit! That's what I should be calling
yeah,
me myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, I was a little bit running away from all those multiverse things, but it was exciting to see. You're right, that they're no longer gonna play that game. Like, no, don't touch Green Lantern because we're gonna make movies from him. Fuck you.
Fuck that.
We're gonna
Release the hounds.
Yeah.
Let that shit go, bro.
Release
Let it
the
go.
Kraken.
For real.
The JSA thing was cool too with
With the Black Adam.
But we talk about that later. Let's finish up this top part with a little bit of Disney. Even though we kind of touched on it all through this because it was crazy. I really have a fear that Disney's gonna look. Disney was on a path. They wanted to be in control of shit. Like Disney was on a path to like start buying movie theaters, but you can't do that.
Yep.
You can't buy movie theaters to just show your movies because that's dangerous. And I think that we're on a path to becoming the masters of all of their shit by being like, oh, I can show in a movie theater. That's right, I got an app. And guess what? Give me $30, and then you gotta get the app and give me $30 for everything I make. And I think that's scary and it's dangerous. I think that it's gonna cause a lot of people to say, "Well, fuck Disney. I don't want to watch any of their shit."
And you think the Disney, and we're speaking about the Disney Plus Premier Access, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what they're calling it.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
there's an actual quote from the CEO right now that was like more along the lines like, "Yeah, we're just trying this, see if it works." Literally.
Yeah, bullshit.
Literally, they're like, we're just trying this to see if this works.
They've been trying for years to kill the middleman. Disney is been trying for years to own everything that they can own and distribute it like they can distribute it and how
I want to
they want
have this conversation once the notification pops up. Because, it's it hits different when you're like, yo, I got to pay 30 and it's, and yeah. And then when the notification, Black Widow, nigga, on my phone, right now, You mean I can watch this on my phone right now where I stand? Let me get that.
Yeah, and I probably, yes, and I probably will be doing that, but
Yeah.
I still
Now it's not a. It's just a like how you. I don't know. I don't know if the viewers have the ESPN app, but the ESPN app also carries ESPN Plus. You know what I'm
correct.
saying? So I wonder if that's how it is. Is it gonna be Disney Access that's inside of Disney Plus, or is it
Yeah,
gonna be a whole nother? Please don't let it be a whole
it's
nother
gonna
download.
it's
I don't
gonna
need.
be like no. It's gonna be like YouTube. You know how in YouTube you could buy a movie?
Yeah. Okay.
It,
Okay. Okay. Yep. That's how ESPN Plus is. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy a
yeah,
movie, but if you have ESPN
you
Plus,
can buy an
you have the
event,
access.
right?
Yeah. 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 It's not
Right.
a whole nother app or anything like that. Okay.
So I think it's dangerous, honestly, because it
I think
takes
it's
it.
dangerous because the movie that they're dropping, you know what I'm saying? They're not dropping like Trolls type shit, even though Trolls is big, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah,
trying
but
to
it's
downplay
not. But
Trolls, but
it's
it's
not. But it's that's not what it is.
exactly.
This is a billions of dollars a movie,
Yeah.
billions of
Yeah.
dollars a movie business.
That they're cutting the middleman out. They're cutting a whole.
So I wonder if it's really for their benefit. Like they're like, fuck it, we cut the middleman. Fuck it, we get that money anyways because what we pay the middleman gets us to about this many millions in our pocket. And I think we can make that many millions in our pocket by putting it right in the app by selling it for $30. I don't know. I mean, it just
And that
it seems
notification button,
wrong.
bro, that notification button, like from taking like marketing classes and shit, I know that notification button is free promotion. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like that shit. Oh, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's.
absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I don't know. We were saying last week, which you guys will never hear or see, but we were saying last week that will be the deciding factor into if Disney has really got the balls to take it all under their own wing and not give a fuck about nobody else. And they've proven that they do. They really have the balls to just say, I don't give a shit. But what about that movie experience? Like that's also what I'm afraid of. And I know you're a bit younger than me, so I don't know. But
No, the
you love
movies is
going to the
huge.
movies,
Yeah, no, the huge movie, bro. What I miss? That's one of the things I miss. Literally,
right?
that's
So like
one
it
of the
just.
little, literally.
But what I'm trying to get at is, for me, that represents something that is not about freedom in. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's like a weird feeling of like it has to be the same. Like nothing has changed that much. It's that weird freedom of going to a place with your parents, which is an event. Like movies are more accessible now. There's so many movies. Like when I was a kid,
so many. Yeah, you're right.
when
It's like it's yeah. I get what
when
you're
I,
saying.
when I was a kid, there was one movie a month up for genre. Like this one western, this one action movie. There's one thriller.
Shit, HBO used to run shit for 3 months, one movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just run it
So because
19 times a day.
there weren't that many movies, but now like you throw a rock, you hit 7 movies.
And,
So
and two of them might be really good that you never heard of. You know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
never
oh,
heard of
shit.
them, right? Right. But so what I'm getting at is does that feeling, because it's not an event anymore. What the event is what the movie is about. You know what I'm saying? So like going to a Marvel movie is the event. It's not that you're going to the movies, that is a Marvel movie. So do you really think it affects you that much that you can be like, fuck it, I watch it at home?
There's
jerking
certain
off.
shit. There's certain things I have to watch in the theater. You know what I mean? And there's certain things that I won't waste my time. You know what I mean? I want to be able to piss.
Like-
You know?
Like I feel like a movie like Tenet, as much as I want to see it in the movie theater because it's made for a movie theater, I will be okay watching Tenet in my house.
I think same here, and it's because they probably make me think too much. So I think I gotta pause it and just like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what ultimately. I know what the end game is. Disney. It's not Marvel. It's a Disney thing. Disney wants to be the master of his own future, and if he fails, it fails on its own pocket. It doesn't fail on nobody else's problems. That if the movie theater is dirty, that they have to a fight with AMC and they have to stop showing the movies. That if Regal are being assholes to them. Like they don't want that. What they want to do is just roll their money. So, whatever. Let's do some nerd
Quick,
blitz.
some nerd blitz. Hit them with the nerd blitz. Now, so during
I just
see
read
my
your
notes?
notes.
Tell me, you gotta read them shits before, nigga. I'm just gonna catch you off guard. I'll be writing wild shit. So during DC fandom, they showed 2 video games. One was a Gotham Knights, which is Batman's dead. It's Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin with the addition of also Batgirl. Who, honestly, if I played that game, I'd probably play with her because I like to look like Batman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, she has the better booty. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, for real.
I mean,
Now-
Nightwing has nice booty, but what I'm saying is
That's
she has
fit
better
though.
booty.
That shit, yeah, that shit rubbery probably, bro. But man, it seemed really good. It's gonna be co-op. You're gonna be able to play online and stuff like that. It's just a world without Batman, and he's giving them the mantle, but not to do it in the Batman way. It's to figure it out how to do it in their own way, which I really liked. You know what I'm saying? Not like, yo, chill, you gotta, no. It's like, yo, I ain't here, so whatever.
Whatever you needs to do. And then, the beginning of the trailer, they had a what's it called?
Like a little cutscene.
But they had him in it, right? Like he's around.
Yeah. No. Batman's not around. Those were recordings that he left.
No, but isn't he looking at the message himself on a cell phone with like a scar face? That wasn't him.
I don't know. That's a good thing. There's a lot of mysteries. They said that what they showed in that trailer isn't even like a speck. Like we think the the Court of Owls is the bad guy. They're not even the bad guy.
Not.
There's not even that.
So I mean, they did talk a lot about that stuff, and let's see.
And the other,
let's see how that's.
did you see the Justice League,
The Suicide Squad game?
Suicide Squad game, yo,
That looked awful.
you didn't like that? No. I like the concept, yo. That Brainiac took them over.
That killed the Justice League thing was cool. I just don't know that annoyed me. That just looked like a cutscene in between shit. That's what it was. It was the cutscene.
Yeah. It was
the game started.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I have the patience to play it. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, and look, listen. I'm 42 and I don't play that many video games, so I'm not their market. But I had more excitement with the Gotham Knights that I did with Suicide Squad game.
I just hope it's not like the Avengers game, bro. The Avengers game is getting such bad ratings, yo. People are tearing that shit up.
I only heard bad shit about it.
Yeah, only, yo. But because you know what it is? That's what happens when people wait for so long for some shit and then it's ass. All right. Obi-Wan Kenobi series is, in fact, confirmed to be a limited series.
So
now, what that means, we don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be one season, 8 episodes, 4 episodes, whatever it is, and it's like, yo, we're done.
Also,
nothing wrong with that, bro. I'm good with that.
No, I like things to start and end. It makes me feel good. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. JSA in the Black Adam.
I'm sorry. Before we jump on that, also we've discussed this before, that when you bring Star Wars in and you bring somebody that's too big or too huge or too much in the mix, you stepping on your own coattails.
Yeah,
and you're still tripping. You continue
to give it just a little bit of this, bro. There ain't no, you know what I mean? Cuando dice es que si se mueve mucho se le bota el caldo. You know what I'm saying? No te mueva mucho. Stay still. Be like water. Now I like the JSA in Black Adam, Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Cyclone, Atom Smasher. I like that because I was reintroduced to the JSA through Stargirl, so it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? That there's like, you know what I mean? I like that. I enjoyed that. And that's what I have for the quick blitz.
Yeah, man. I had some stuff, but like this DC Nerdom like
Yeah.
just took my brain out. So I was good. Yeah, man. Sorry for all the technical difficulties today, Hansel. To you, Hansel, more than the people, because they're not gonna see it. But my shit has been acting the fuck up. My audio stopped recording. That's why I was like, for 1 minute, I was like talking and I stopped. And then I was fidgeting with this because I was like, oh shit, my audio stopped. Let me re-record.
Technology, baby, it happens.
And my camera died, and then the camera, it's a mess. But we get the shit out. Is what my point is. It's coming out.
It's PopNerdom, baby. DC fan.
Popping the Nerdom. Yeah, man. Thank you for
That was
stopping
great,
by.
man. Thank you, DC, for that. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. And yeah, man. See you guys next week.
That's the end of the video, and bye. Don't forget to subscribe. That's it.